I mean personally, me feel say ka or ye Brunia, and more importantly, no call ye British. And Casano Omobe Ulujazino Pie Onene Macalisian. I don't think say they give them the due. Considering Juma or the English Premier League. And to me, Wawa said the next badge of Premier League Hall of Fame inductee no crowd ACNA to Rebecca. I wouldn't be surprised. Say these are 2 players, no, Ebeka. Now, attributes are my boss in. Can you tell me, say, De Bruyne can offer all those things? De Bruyne, when is limited to just offensive work. Hardly will you see De Bruyne doing the box-to-box work. I mean, Onono play more in the hole. More often than not, you see him playing in the hole. And in intricate passes, you can't take it away from him. Clever passes, one-time passes, occasional long drive, free kick here and there. You can't take it away from him. But totally, so who as a complete midfielder, I don't think he comes close to Lampard and Gerrard and Toure. The most comparison about to my ABN Silva playing those small pockets, close control. Oh no, the Bruyne he doesn't even drive with the ball. Close control. Meaning as an attribute near passing and positioning. So I think that I would say Jamie Carragher or Sancho holding to you. And it's about time they give credit to some of these players who have excelled in the Premier League. Okay. Now on Jamie Carragher, I think I agree with Nanodu on the assessment of Tuchel. Tuchel no was demonstrating over the years or you're more suited for the cup games. Because there may be times almost the league or struggle, but in one way or the other or cup games now it becomes a bit easy and is a bit successful in them. The coaches will tell you send out navigate league games different from send navigate cup games, especially in Europe. Because the game in Europe tempo near a bit slow. Yeah. And sometimes you can make a mistake and still make amends. But in the Premier League, the game is so fast. To say, when you have mistake, that's it. You find it very difficult to recover. And managing a game over the long haul, sometimes now, how to schedule your training, and it's midweek to make up for the midweek games and then the camp games, and I feel say Tuchel struggles to manage those situations.
But Carragher says they need someone to come in and compete with Pep again. They can't allow that to go for a while.
Are you competing with Pep only in cup games and our Premier League?
Premier League in Ankasa.
When was the last time Tuchel won the league? Oko PSG. PSG league they are who win the and fan cancer.
Segauti we need a pamo.
And I make a Premier League they win you see Premier League. French league now they win the crap and fan cancer because sabi obi akọ PSG to win Pochettino call winning. Gatti call winning pamo Pochettino winning Opamon Aston Villa current Aston Villa manager Unai go winning ya pamo. And then as a PSG now the least expectation is Obeji League, and 10% in the cancer. All Dortmund, what happened in Dortmund? All Germany is saying the league, look at what is happening.
But he won the league in his first season at Bayern.
Bayern League, German League, Bayern, I say, PSG now.
But if you don't win it with Bayern,
a problem. It's the same thing if you don't win if you don't win the league one with PSG, it's a problem. Because that is what you are expected to do. But over Chelsea, now I'm far Chelsea and winning league in your first season. I don't think that people will consider you a failure. Uko Arsenal, that's why I'm far Arsenal and winning the league in your first season. I don't think that people will consider you a failure. Pep Bayern, he didn't win in his first season. Very few people come into the Premier League and win their first season. And for those managers, for those clubs, the foundation has already been set. And Tomoba, they're just like a topping on the cake. You just over shisha last minute now or they are far. So I don't think Tuchel will be the ideal manager for Liverpool. And can Nagelsmann available? I can feel that Nagelsmann would have been the perfect choice. Yes. And Slot, they may say and they say, I don't think the interest is genuine. On say the Lisbon coach, they better briefing it. Amorim, Liverpool first choice. But my understanding is a negotiation started here. He was making some crazy financial demands. Now Liverpool for head of a recruitment, any almost the director Edwards. Now the nation Angel. And the other Liverpool were dragging their feet. And the Amorim the manager, they were using West Ham as bait to push Liverpool into accepting the deal. And then I'm going to say, I'm West Ham. I'm West Ham. Negotiate for him to take over at West Ham. No?
Yeah.
To sort of push Liverpool's hand into making a mistake and making a decision. Sorry. What you say? Edwards moves happen or say, "Me family this are grown." And so also, leaky and slot in to create the impression. They say, "We say we call Liverpool. Yeah, so you another option. And slot." So game now, Amorim able with West Ham. No, it's the same game. Edwards so play with Anslot.
Just a game.
Game. And I think so eventually Amorim will end up at Liverpool. I don't think so be Anslot because this will
West Ham.
Nothing confirmed, nothing concrete.
Because it looks like David Moyes' time at West Ham is over.
Yes, and they are giving David Moyes there maybe Obeko. This former the Portuguese, and I've also heard say is interested in the West Ham job. Someone has started here, Casa. I former Spanish manager, Spanish national team manager.
Okay.
Casa. So I think say no you're more likely than Amorim. I don't think say Amorim will move from Lisbon, testing Champions League, testing Europa League on a regular basis, to come to West Ham. I don't think West Ham will be consistent in Europe.
They may not qualify this season.
That's the point I'm making. Established European team as they had just one good season, and I'm going for Europa League conference and taking to the Europa. But I don't think there will be a regular feature, and I don't think say Amorim want to make that step down. So eventually,
it's a step down.
Of course.
That is the Premier League.
And then man a crown, but so free sports in a European powerhouse to go to West Ham. Say can you Premier League and yet in the Premier League anka is kakra. But if you look at sporting wise, it's a step down. But monetary wise, it's kind of also. That is why Aston Villa to play Obo Champions League from Villarreal. To play Obo Champions League from Sevilla. And then the Premier League, the scout is sometimes when the speaker so it's easy for your decision to be made.
Okay.
And a little on the transfers. I think Enze need Olise for 60 million. I think for 60 million, a bargain. Very cheap if you look at the current transfer market. Because these are very young players, very skillful players. They can adapt. More Premier League experience, and two, we share the top teams now. Arsenal, United, and Liverpool. You can see them fitting effortlessly into any of these teams. Olise can easily fit in at Liverpool. It can come in to replace Salah easily. So Salah replacement. Ball players. They say produce money. Olise can go there and seemingly fill the slot or the void that will be left by Salah. As so the Obetuma behind the striker, so three positions, all ball 4-2-3-1. So 3-9 behind the strikers, and as the Obetuma all the three.
What's his best position?
And I mean, as a 10, he can. Because
sometimes he plays in the midfield too. Sometimes he's a number 10. Sometimes he's a number 7. Who position?
So usually, when you are that good and versatile and younger, sometimes players, coaches tend to experiment. They try you here and here. But and then if you get to around 27 thereabout, or start finding speciality a particular area, and for now as a young player, and that even makes you more valuable to any team, because when him say ABR or tall as a 10 because he wants to fill a slot in the number 10 position, but when him say injury bar on the left wing or on the right winger, you can easily slot in, and those attributes, sometimes I've had a word with some coaches. I say sometimes it can also be a negative, because beside say player ni attribute and the best position there. Sometimes you can't say, and some people see it as a negative, but for me no, me feel say a positive. Ivan Toney for 70 million in the current market and in the grand scheme of things too, I think say and also a bit cheap, because what Ivan will offer you, one thing, goals, especially if or more in a team or more creative chances, man.
Yes, the value depreciates because of scandal.
The betting scandal. That's not Brentford. That's not putting 100 million before the scandal. No, putting 100. But they say I'm about 70, and I think at a point, Arsenal were very interested, and I think say that would be a player back on Arsenal would need to sort of complete the team or the project that Arteta is trying to build. Because Osha Arsenal team says here, the proper number 9 striker or a regular. The closest one more in Ketia, but in Ketia for some reason because I don't know, so a young, I don't think they feel say on Drew some pair or somebody to lead the attack of a club as big as Arsenal needs. So you have Gabriel Jesus. I want to talk Gabriel Jesus. I said Gabriel Jesus is there from someone or a very good footballer. He can play. But say or a striker who do so say give me 20-25 goals a season in there. Like about 15 thereabouts and a little bit of assist. But say a player to lead your attack, and if you want to win the league, very few teams are Agile League or England without a recognized striker or not guarantee at least 20 goals. That is on a bad day. Say any form Amba cry 20 goals. It's very difficult to win the Premier League without because Premier League, you can win a lot of games. You can get as many as 85, 90 points. Yes, sir. It wouldn't be enough for you, Saudi Beji or the Beji League, And you need those strikers. So I'd say the key main clubs are more interested Arsenal, any Manchester United. It will be interesting to know the new Manchester United owners or more transfer strategy and more policy, anyhow they want to go about. You've already stated said they are going to define that's the footballing department, technical department. They're going to define a way for the club to play. Would that new way include playing an out-and-out striker in the person of Ivan Toney? I think the times ahead will tell. Now on the North London derby, FNC. I think this is this will be one of the most crucial North London derbies. North London derby there, it has always been crucial. Maybe because a very high profile rivalry game. But if you look at the things at stake now, one, Arsenal are chasing the title. They are on top with 77 points. Rarely has Arsenal gone to Spurs in recent years or that top, needing the points to sort of propel them to win the league in the last 10 years or so. Rarely has it happened. And the extra pressure, any extra bite about league no so. Tottenham also started the league very well, but for one reason or the other, no, form a deep kakra, and as I say, they are even struggling to break into the top 4. Okay. I'm target acquire a Europa League, and they also need to win. On last 5 games, no, on form, and they've drawn 2. Lost 2 and won only 1, which I don't think is impressive for a team that wants to break into the top 4. They are trailing Villa by 6 points. I don't think they will go into the game as one of the favorites to win. Okay. I think Arsenal will be favorites, and if they need to win, or they need to do, what they must do is trying to find a way to stop and Saka, who has not been the most prolific, but he's one of the leading scorers in the team. Once they are able to do that, I think getting Song on form on the day 2 will count in their favor. What will work against Arsenal is in the last 10 years, no, just once na away team a winning in the London Derby, and Arsenal they call away. So I don't know how they're going to navigate it and trying to break that jinx that they've had in the last 10 years. So we call Spurs Stadium now, any White Hart Lane those times now. Winning. So it's a tall order, and they have to, if they want to have any chance of winning the Premier League now, they have to make sure they break that jinx of the away team not winning in the North London Derby. But I think if you look at the form of the two teams now, Arsenal will go in as slight favorites, and I expect them to carry the day. I think the West will be a draw, but all things being equal, I expect Arsenal to win and then put extra pressure on Spurs, extra pressure on City for the title.
Okay, Alfred Hansen, as for now, Tenekano on the Sunday Nidia Kakuku 0506 367 196 0506 367 196 and only a WhatsApp line for a message in the brown making kind of Mr.
Crazy.
Good morning.
Morning.
Now, Ogusian Pieria, and by the same one Aboja who go and then the whole period say, when is about Kumasia, more prepare for a dreams game. No, okay, China Boko
and a coin by Munam say.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Because when you said dreams game, no, very crucial.
Yeah.
Game we.
As a matter of fact, I should have been there today, but Yami had my son never called.
Yeah. Okay. You better and no come more later. I will show this. Right. All right.
Okay. I had a said into Monteutuna Miko. And I'm spending my time share City versus Brighton, or it should be the other way. Brighton versus City.
Brighton versus City.
Okay. After that game then run, I'm convinced that the title race will go down to the wire. City will be intimation will be a really campaign. Weekend we Obesha Forest. None of Lucas a bedding. Forest we in Chine bottom City Beshano. And by 30th minute, that City for not killing game no. Kevin De Bruyne scored a majestic goal as early as the 17th minute. And now I'm convinced at age 35 going to 36, Kyle Walker is still one of the best rated right backs in the world. See a right backs Makumaku 4 when we are here. Kyle Walker can forget about his age. If it's in his elements and it's his Kyle Walker crown, one bono traditional back for now bono in a 3-back crap. I say in that position he's one of the best in the world. And now game no. We just call and try. Obefu say be a Brighton for na son.
Hey, Bob, your number pa.
Danny Welbeck should have given Brighton the first goal as early as the fifth minute.
First opportunity never to back.
Sabon Danny Welbeck share. It would have destabilized City. I'm not saying they would have lost though, but Brighton would have crumbled like the way they did. So come first goal, and a City would have had a match on our hands.
Only the commentator the kind. Or say the way our Brighton City starting game no. It was a matter of who scored the first goal.
Absolutely.
So they stabilized the other.
Because when we about similar
also
style.
we have similar style.
None do cast about Zambia or 18 Zambia. Emuya de no. He could change his style. Who ball from the back? City ball from the back. Who play winning City ko boss our ball from the back now? On him high press and the bossing. Obama watch you. You lose possession in your final third. They'll take advantage and score against you. And they see your third goal in the buyer. I want to recover you no. Okay.
Yeah.
But we should be fair to Deserbi. As a matter of fact, who check it Deserbi? the injury list now, it's fair to say the team has been destabilized through injuries. Let me run you through the players who are injured at Brighton. Billy Gilmore is injured. Solimach is injured. Mitoma is injured. Tariq Lamptey is injured. Estupinan is injured. Ferguson is injured.
Ferguson before the injury was their best player.
And these are players they play and fit so much into the style of Deserbi that when they are absent, Deserbi will play the same way he's playing, but he's not going to be as productive as he is when these players are on full fitness.
Yeah.
That is part of the struggles Brighton have gone through this season. But it's not an excuse to say City City were the best team, they were the dominant side. Almost 30 pace, no wonder so share 4 goals.
But I'm not determination from City different.
Maybe City himself
never started game for the first time. I'm who said City phoning Yabegada. And Kyle Walker was giving the speech.
Pep talk.
And who within the lips are no say we cannot
they can't lose this game.
Yeah, we can't mess this up. We cannot kind of several times.
That's leadership.
So we just be believe or sleepy.
Aye. No, that pressure was too big at Anfield at the time.
Oh yeah, no one is sleepy.
That was the final day.
We can't let this slip. Sleepy.
So City has been impeccable.
Yeah.
In the last 7 games, no ball move bono. And Yamadu never chalk home and City would have been the team to beat in Europe. And I'll come back to the De Bruyne argument later, but I'll tell you what. Phil Foden is the best player in the English Premier League as we speak. Debatable. Kopa manem pra enka ubetim na toto ne ho. Ba ye ka say ade Ole Watkins betima do mu ye nyina. But that boy no Phil Foden no currently is the most informed player in the English Premier League.
O ma PFN now the be ma hwan.
Ye mo wi answer.
Da bi o ma ne. I got 4 games.
No Phil Foden.
What of Kopama 20 goals?
Minimum Phil Foden.
Okay, young and
no, general PFA player of the year.
Minimum Phil Foden.
Kopama scored 20 nana.
And the team not that saying. It's about what you do and how it contributes to the success of your team. Who the Michi?
It's me say 20 goals a season. Now my team 18 far.
Who goes now ocean and what ben a dima with team now? How is it propelling your team to successful heights? And then yes, I was saying, Brazil no, so Phil Foden no, he has been the game changer for this Manchester City team this season. Now see how we prior and Huberton, no why so Baba just shine no, Kevin. But both Phil Foden born there. I'm convinced that if the season goes to an end, he doesn't get injured, and City is able to even clinch second or win the Premier League. Phil Foden is going to be the player of the season in the Premier League.
They
said this season there and shut down foul. He's doing all he can, but and shut down fast. Born down crying me no born. Permanent Phil Foden. I know it you. Only Watkins club or born this season. And these are performances. Only the end say it is enhancing his team's position on the log, right? Foden the end properly City to a title ambitions. Kopama the end the Chelsea that thing.
Can't send me now. Ya quiet to say. Ole Ghana social interview be na say. Or say Cristiano Ronaldo say almost sign no. It was a mistake because I be destabilizing the system. And you can say interview and the can say, but Ronaldo scored 18 goals. Besides 18 goals that Ronaldo share, how effective or impactful were those goals to Manchester United? On the personality, they were Bobo was 18, but. Then a team, no.
That's the point.
I almost say disrespectful.
That's the point. No, he's entitled to his opinion, and everybody can subject it to another debate. But I'm saying that Phil Foden is currently the best player in the Premier League, and our performance at City done it, is ample testimony that the title is still within their grips. It will take something extraordinary for Liverpool and Arsenal to win. Although Arsenal on top, but City has an outstanding.
You don't think they can slip?
A bad deal on the Sheba.
A more game back with you.
A second
sad game number 4, not London.
And you.
Hey, I'm going to
Tottenham and you. Tottenham the flatter to deceive you. Weekend way game on the Bonomini Arsenal. It's going to be one of the fiercest North London derbies. But you see, it is coming at a timer. Former Arsenal one. Any Tottenham they already to 2 Udinimenu SUA. To say the Arsenal number Ghana. Now Tottenham for enemy someone. Bebli. And I'm thinking that if Arsenal are able to repeat the same performance against Chelsea, Tottenham does not survive at the North London Stadium. Derby games people sometimes say are not decided on form. But form and I'm also privy to the statistics that Hansen brought. In the last 10 years, not London derbies, Obia win one home. And I said draw. Obin concussion Yonko home. And if Arsenal wants to win the Premier League, sad decade of not winning away, no, they have to break and win. If Arsenal are able to win in North London, they are potential winners of the Premier League. Although Omani character. But if you win at your bitter rivals' territory, it's enough motivation for you not to lose at any other grounds.
They can go on and win the rest of the games.
And like Nana Adu said, Arteta is beginning to see the light. Odegaard, Partey and Rice. If he's able to stick to this formation, Arsenal will be dominant in all midfield games on Bebo. Now the rest will be left to the Saka, Mone, because in that midfield you have everything.
What do you think has made them fall short this season?
Before saying injuries, so I'm
that's that team.
The Drew Bebina injuries side setting in and more when destabilize Arteta and game plans. And sometimes I think Arteta and Ankasemo is going to get it wrong with his approach to certain games. But like any other coach, sometimes if you don't overthink, you overdo things.
Maybe I'm telling you, sometimes I feel inexperienced between me S13 because game you lose to Villa.
What do you say?
Emirates, you know.
I said
pressure B.
Why on one cast first to approach games? I don't know catch him so Babe win English Premier League title. Now to fee. Now Aston Villa Babe show 2-0. And it wasn't that Aston Villa only beat them, they were the better side.
Yeah.
Onemichi. And these are small margins Ancelotti money per no inform anymore. Debbie. When it's there for the taking, they'll take it. And that is what Arteta is lacking. And he needs to prove to the Ghana's faithful this weekend, sir, he's got what it takes to be regarded as a top class manager.
Omanji League in this season, could he break them?
Omanji League this season, and that's a Omanji Biomina USA.
I bet he may break you.
Omanji in this season, should be 100 years' time. This is the closest they've come. They should win their games and forget about what City does with their games. City bet me winning a outstanding game in the coin. Arsenal, who the answer of G Liga winning matches. Forget about what's behind you, or forget about what's in front of you. Who the shout the no? Yamiya wa dum. That's it. Obiko slip with Gerard slip now. You win your league title, but Arsenal cannot do all the things they've done this season and begin to crumble at this stage of the Premier League. And that defeat at the Emirates against Villa, no, I'm all be indications and go with you and Tom Sombe. So Sunday is an opportunity for them to prove that they are not pretenders, but the real contenders of the Premier League title. Okay, now let me move to the argument that Jamie Redknapp is trying to bring. So Papani Harry Redknapp. Yeah. Okay. Ozania, David Silva.
Yeah.
Yaya Toure,
Steven Gerrard,
Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard. One more 4 no.
Yeah.
No. Kevin De Bruyne. Out of this world in terms of ball more born. Of course, Kevin De Bruyne ball as women in Premier League.
Yeah. Also, Kevin Abon.
Okay.
It is way ahead of all of them.
All right. Kwesi, when you say you're good players, you're very good players. Your top players and your special players.
Okay.
I'm saying that in the categorization of who is really an elite top class athlete and a footballer, no? You're good footballers. You're very good footballers. Okay? You're top class footballers and you're special footballers.
But your categories na fadi to homa me na me fa ma adwene mu no my fadi to homa me eti you're good players. Good player bit is one. Mine now bit man kase o hwe player or a good player.
Mike Essien
is a good player. He's a good player. Okay. Mike Essien is a good player. Okay. It's not that chain. Very good player.
Yaya Toure
is a very good player.
Yeah.
And also next one here then.
Special.
No, top player. Okay, so Essien is a good player. Yaya Toure is a very good player.
Yes, sir.
Then who is a top player?
Lampard and Gerrard
are top players.
Yeah.
And who is a special player?
Kevin De Bruyne. It depends on what you want from the player. It depends on the abilities of the players, what they give you on the field, based on your expectations. Interestingly, some players in have similar qualities, but Ebidiani is special. That's that boy, the Belgian boy. I disagree with you when you said he flopped at Chelsea. He came to Chelsea at a time I know Yakura Kitwa. Check the players he came to meet at Chelsea. Check the environment he met at Chelsea. Now check the relationship and then one Jose Mourinho. Now say the same thing or the Mohamed Salah.
Tama Kevin De Bruyne about Chelsea. Not Chelsea Monkola.
How was he going to break into that team?
Balak mo.
There was Balak. There was ACN. No. I don't need BB. Charlie Akrakito or Free Kromaba.
Belgium.
Culture shock. Adaptation. You know, integration would have always been a problem. Lampard, Mooney, Gerrard, we are more England, and they started from the academies of these things we are talking about too. So they've got nothing to do with the culture shock and integration. Only English boys. That's why when De Bruyne realized that his talent is being undermined at Chelsea, he moved to Germany, and he came back as a superstar. What I say? In terms of numbers, Frank Lampard is the most decorated midfielder in the history of the English Premier League.
He scored more goals.
Frank Lampard was more than 150 goals. Boy Lampard a bono. When show say Benya midfielder be about boss a bono. You know, in addition to his goal scoring abilities, Lampard is a proper box-to-box midfielder. Abra know about Chelsea no. Goals when Dima Omwa, he was used as a false number 9. So goals when you den krana obobo Makesi anymore. SM will provide that pivot protection for the back four. Now Lampard a bow anymore. Sometimes Lampard didn't come on number 10. The reason he scored a lot of goals for Chelsea. Okay. Wouldn't say Arthur started as a striker, but he got disappointed in Belgium and decided to switch to become a midfielder. Then, all rise, you know, he mastered in all the departments in that 4 positions in the midfield. In one of the Champions League finals, Obo centre back.
Man United.
Obo centre back. Yes.
That is 2011.
Yeah, has a passing ability. Mijidi said Africa, who player be will be that.
Oh, Nana Semena can Nana Jai.
Oh, for his position,
modern African as a free.
The same bisa asem. But African player be a box to box midfielder winning ball passes in ya to area say. African ni be a winning area say bonidi. Africa ni also in the last 20 years when we saw about European football, our winning ball passes in ya to Africa ni bang.
But the passing ability here.
Body share finding call. Winning ball passes in ya to now party or passing ball man Messi Mudi say goes there.
Zapa Messi more that.
I didn't come on pass the man. Yaya today.
Today the ball on the ball.
Senior.
Yeah, they say or underrated.
Yeah, I was stamina sin place ya bo mudin na. Gerrard, Lampard, Silva, Kevin. Yeah, omo power no. Gerrard any bo nim kakra. But I have ticks the box of a modern day midfielder.
So into one in the teammate David Silva ya dream say Sasamna Silva can say if Yaya Toure was white.
Nkwaji Ballon d'Or.
Nka you would have won the Ballon d'Or.
Nkwaji Ballon d'Or. I said where can we was here?
Aguero can the same thing. Silva can the same thing.
Ball boy.
On your ball now. Say some nkwani me no obo mu di no. Omo offensive me boy. Yaya di no mo chia.
Assured.
They are assured. Not assured because Yaya will give them the protection. But Yaya will join them,
feed them.
Who's the Chelsea? And Yaya provides all these qualities. They will Silva, they were a special breed. They will Silva, or one dimensional. Born here, the Quaye, you flew out, how many tackles no we want to carry him? No. How many tackles anyone we want to carry him? He's not even good at tracking back for balls. Okay, he's your offensive and creative element. He's your best playmaker. Okay? And for you, he's the best dribbler amongst all of them, or a better dribbler than Kevin, or a better dribbler than Lampard, or a better dribbler than Yaya, or a better dribbler than your friend saying Gerrard.
It's true.
No what?
So yeah. Lampard was
so you see, all these players have their unique qualities, but Kevin won or combining some qualities young Krofu way in our way. No, they're pushing a team, I'm on a team, and we need laurels. So if you check the contributions of Lampard to the success of Chelsea, is there for us to see.
Yeah.
But did he win the Champions League?
He won it once, 2012.
Chelsea.
Penalty, yeah, Lampard.
Yeah, won it.
Yes.
Yeah, winning it twice.
Right. At Barcelona.
David 90 winning.
Yeah.
Steven won it.
Yes.
Yes.
Kevin De Bruyne has won it.
Yes.
Yeah, he's won it.
So Kevin is combining all these qualities as a good passer of the ball, good reader of the game, player with a technical ability to inspire others around him with his movement and his eye for goals.
But when we talk about impact, some players when why not Oniwa, like there's a big hole for maybe Oniwa about 3 weeks. They feel his absence. It may be problematic, you know.
Yeah, somebody will argue and say Lampard.
I was already say Gerrard for Liverpool because at that point, not Gerrard, it was the heartbeat of the team.
But I said that time, not Liverpool, not only a pretender. So I didn't know
yeah.
But we're talking about players who are driving their team
to win titles
competitively.
Make titles that make count.
So maybe I have to reverse and say Lampard because the number of goals Drogba was giving Chelsea, Lampard could give you closer to those goals.
Lampard scored one.
Even when he wasn't a striker.
Yeah, he scored 177.
I'm not a striker. So in that respect, I'll say player now when you are feeling the absence Frank Lampard. Because you see, in the absence of Kevin De Bruyne, Guardiola can still find a way, some way, somehow, to get results for this Manchester City team.
And boil down to the system. No, this time no coach is number.
Me da say
player be no be but first they can say player will team the player will.
And yes, a player be no player be wo. E be a player with the neighbor back three, and I'm with the neighbor a 4-3-3. Only one, that 4-3-3 is not going to work. So I'll tweak it and play a 4-4-2.
Okay. Only one the assessor formation.
That's it, because nobody is fitting and suiting the formation as best as you can.
And that determines your impact. If your coach can change his formation,
thank you,
because of your absence.
I said
absolutely.
Leo Messi, your coach you change his system to suit
him.
That shows how great you are.
Because of your technical ability. Because the technical ability has a big influence in the outcomes of the games you play. What I say? Did you see the goal Kevin De Bruyne scored? Yesterday.
The first header in the Premier League
in his life.
Thank you, God.
The first header in his career.
And that goal is similar to the goal Van Persie scored in the World Cup
2014
for Netherlands
versus Spain.
But you see, Yaya Toure, midfielders who didn't teach Ashe goals in because of what? Height advantage. So some players who now almost special qualities too. But De Bruyne there no, ewanim kakra. And I combine woman now almost there no, at the impact. Look, who said, and Omuina so I did Bakubia no Obi any means you penalties and free kick. Sa 5 we.
So Muna dia.
Obia specialist. Obia specialist. Into me say, we more and your man almost similar traits. But Bakudia is special.
But who has the best eye for pass? That final pass.
Kevin De Bruyne pass of the man, a bit more small walk to watch about.
De Bruyne pass, so the pass
on looking now.
Yeah, two pass.
Yeah, ball pass.
No, make a final pass. No, and then you bet my ball diagonal.
Yeah, pass you. By him passing to Obina some friends.
Go and I make that final pass.
Kevin De Bruyne sometimes no passing, but not striker not stressful because we send the night can go.
Make I get beer or ball some Kelly pass beer.
That's how
how many you cast?
Hanaji top scorer last season.
Haaland.
Hana manager.
De Bruyne assist.
Odisheba. Yinya right. Redknapp no. Waka asem. Debatable. But me kwam da kwa me meti da kuma junction idea. Me ni adwin.
Quick one on this. Oh boy, I had to redeem. Sa City era no mo started say wo mo je titles, league titles from 2012. Yaya Toure, Sergio Aguero era no. Sergio Aguero literally won City the title by scoring that goal. No share. But between Sergio and Yaya, that 2012 team, one in the biggest impact.
Odeshe. Sergio Aguero.
Sergio Aguero.
But no crown. You see, defenders are not recognized. Vincent Kompany. When check it, Bob Vincent Kompany boy, Obia money din because he wasn't giving you goals.
Yeah, but that is his best season ever.
I tell you, the defensive stability he brought at the back in his organizational capacities, no leadership. That's what I'm saying. It could never be underrated.
You know who said all the less coach Munebo, but they were not
I Johnny Lescott.
And then Michael Richards.
What I say? Yeah. But you see, some boy senior Bessin call you. He was still there. And look how even City managed his transition. Kwame Fasu manu Koye.
Yeah.
Respect that Pep the man. Kwame Fasu Ejano Kwame. Aguero will take the shine, but in that team, that leader was Vincent Kompany.
Vincent Kompany. Okay, Nana Dakwa and out in can also the Nidia Kwakugumefa messages now and Bremo. So the highest scoring midfielder in the Premier League, Frank Lampard 177 goals, Steven Gerrard 120 goals, Ryan Giggs 109 goals, Paul Scholes 107 goals, Matt Letizia 100 goals, Gary Speed 80 goals, Kevin Nolan 69, Gylfi Sigurdsson 67 goals, David Beckham 62 goals, Robert Pires 62 goals, Yaya Toure 62 goals, and on the top 10 no I will hold them. Memfa messages na embro na fidi try by we are heavy on the Ghana Premier League and also Dreams FC's game that is coming up this Sunday. Now this one says, good morning Mutala, I'm a Ghana, but I don't think City is going to slip. It will be very difficult, Mutala. Greetings to my boss Nana Adu. Good to hear his voice. Onga from Medina. Where Sufri Samuel Nyampong. Or Mutala, you guys are forgetting Cesc Fabregas when it comes to passes. That chase strikers or players. I personally think Cesc Fabregas is the ultimate. Those passes were named Fabre Pass. Hey, me kai pa.
Charlie, and you follow the message in the bio. What's the cat?
Someone Nyampong.
Your friend, you didn't number ma Jimmy Redknapp. Say, the referee, a guy, and a kind of boy bakwa, one money dim.
Fabregas.
Or come with the best midfielder in this Premier League. One more Fabregas, there. Now I say, excuse me, say you are a lunatic.
I never see the other work. Pass, never be, and I wouldn't be a go.
Pass, yeah, I'm never any third man round.
Charlie,
yeah, passing Fabregas.
And I said, yeah, Mubu boy, and then it's a Patrick Vieira would omunya baby nina, or coach amunya baby nina.
Oh, David,
very racy, I'm a level.
We are smart guy.
Yeah.
David, yeah, Mubu boy, and that's Michael Ballack would omunya baby nina.
But the worst moment in Ballack's career was at Chelsea. The worst moment.
The best day.
The best day is Leverkusen. Ball Leverkusen. One ball Bayern.
No, count to forecast as a mention. If you had watched Ballack at Bayer Leverkusen together with Berbatov, also by one
or no Berbatov, Lucio 0
Lucio
Roberto Lucio I don't know.
And you know Champions League final.
Yeah, 2002.
Zidane.
This is sure. Volino.
Yeah.
Our Hampden Park, Scotland.
Yeah.
Where's the good morning, Max Sports Park? I am Enoch from Dodowa Baoleshi. Wow, NDG analysis is perfect and neutral. I think you should do analysis from now. Wow, okay. Oh no, yeah, face of the show, no. Like I said.
I don't tell you,
he is the Kwame Sefa kind of this show. There be on a chairman general, no trema. Yeah, once in a while, no about the film or the way about. We say an interview with Hazard, he made a statement that when you play with De Bruyne, you just move as a forward and don't think about what KDB will do. Simple. When he has the ball, he will just place the pass perfectly on your feet. He said KDB is incredible. Kofi from Kaswa.
The passing there.
Passing range. I bet a debate.
Passing there. Unto me, the burning frame. Passing there.
God bless you, Nana Dakwa. The great this is great analysis from you, Isaac from Adenta. Where and so said, please. Who on earth made the statement about KDB being a better midfielder than Yaya Toure, David Silva, Frank Lampard, and Gerrard? On what basis? How on earth can you say such thing? Please count a top striker like Gerrard out of the discussion before I become furious. Oh,
Gerrard is not a striker.
Gerrard is not a striker. I'll say, okay, please count a top player like Gerrard out of the discussion. How much as a Gerrard is not a top player? Gerrard, the way some people they look at
club no boy.
Make I tell you something. It could be disrespectful and a lack of football intelligence for anybody to say Gerrard is not a quality or top player.
And people rate Lampard over him every day. Every debate.
That's subjective. I know you're wondering, but you cannot downplay the guy's competence in the position he played. If we are midfielders, we don't say na Abebo boss in Steven Gerrard.
The reason why I want for play Lampard, I say Roman as a Chelsea fans don't do also. And sometimes people want to make bias an argument. Say, maybe play a Lampard into or they say Gerrard. I mean play a Gerrard into me play a Lampard into or they say Gerrard. But say oh share football ability panas or analyze on the field.
Recently said Gerrard Lampard Paul Scholes. Or Scholes had the best touch. Gerrard had the most drive, but Lampard had the eye for goal. But I'm training now, no more ball. He thinks Gerrard is above them when it comes to ability.
Technical ability.
That's the problem. So if you come to playing deep, orchestrating the team, like being the brain of the team, if you come to attacking the box,
but even playmaker. Only skill set no be playmaker. Lampard don't mean your playmaker. Almost four no. Yaya. Yaya mean your playmaker.
Yeah, tried it.
David Silva and De Bruyne. Typical playmakers linking up with a number 9.
And then almost the party skill set and the party.
Okay, SMB say Kevin doesn't drive the ball for him and no in the 34th minute or drive ball for center.
Yeah.
Keep at the 9
shot or ball shot or far ball from the city.
He drives.
Thanks for the lively discussion. Arsenal and Liverpool should forget about winning the league because City is going to win their remaining matches. Monsieur Kumi from Chebi. Where's to say them sleep Benjiro or say good analysis by Nana Adu, Nana TCL. Today keep up the good work in advance to myself. Greetings to all Parliament members.
Can't say any part say me and from Nana TCL.
Or say say friend Nana TCL.
From Nana Max by.
It's a freaky fantastic Friday. The weekend will be super amazing. Teha Jr. from Tantra Hills. And this one says, Mutala, I think Pep managed to win the Premier League again. Then we're gonna call it the Farmers League. It seems no one can compete with him. Tonight made it also that tonight
guy no onu tuna mba yo me bo ka chem so te ka mu ko ba because the mabel guy no anu
greetings to my mom.
Oh yeah, so be fine for over ka
now from you say you can say City omo ball na ba form
that guy no
omo ball na ba form
next week ma betu no
I go see 9 from Kadesh. Say greetings to my mom Vida Amo. Okay, we also from Chris Oyarifa or Mutala. Sometimes we should just say the truth and be free. This KDB is the main man for City team. That is why they are winning the league 3 times in a row. And those players did they win it the way they won it? That KB is better than them. Keep the good work. Greetings to your people and my man Nana Adu. And this one is from Emmanuel Tete from Pram. Or say good morning, Max Boss. Please, I want you guys to know that during Yaya and Gerrard's time, technology and technology and him was low compared to nowadays. So I think I agree with him. But KDB is a good player. Okay, but it's not that new one.
Those days, you know, say we pass 50 times. We pass you see on the planet now we check on pass the ball one.
There will be movement
of muscle.
Checking how many length of field the cover.
Heat map.
The heat map.
To me, he's the best player who bought long pass for Premier League. Paul Scholes.
What about
long pass?
What about Alonso?
I will take Paul Scholes.
Paul Scholes was consistent.
Hey, for like 8 seasons.
You see training grounds. Only was it Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Ronaldo say that pass no in Intoms. and or she share beans. Or she share beans.
No, now.
And no Okochi, no Bobo,
oh, Scholes was brilliant. Man City are the best. No team can win City at home and away. Never. Felix Tete and all the way by League in the Asamun now with the Man City. We say you are loud and clear inside Adenta. My team Barcelona would beat Valencia this weekend. And Dreams FC, I think they would qualify. Promise Ahaji. We say Mutala, please, your second pundit after Nana Adu didn't greet we the listeners. Phobia will crucify.
Somebody they wait for greeting.
Message we buy Eggbone from Lakeside. Eggbone watch ya. Just one comment be out. Also one chia and only the problem. We say hello, I am Enzo Anderson inside Frafraha Unity International College. Your show is super fantastic. Keep it up. We also say this this is KBG inside Gomuata Mutala. I'm looking forward to listen to Josiah's submission on the North London game coming this Sunday. Josiah, the anti-crusader of Arsenal, but Arsenal will survive under his shenanigans. Arsenal for 1 Spurs or Namdehu the one Teninka. I think ever since Kudus braided his hair, he has been off. He's only scored just a goal, which was against Newcastle in their 4-2 loss. Please tell him to go and unbraid that his hair because it is bringing him bad luck. This is Jetty from Adenta.
Manipalintia say as more kind, okay, for the purposes of entertainment, we entertain it, but it has no scientific basis.
Na samse kwa no ayera
asmo dilala yiribo
samse kwa no ayera rasta na kudu so bredi na. Good morning, Max Sports. Chelsea will beat Aston Villa 3-1. I am Chairman Wuntumi from Pram Pram. We're so saying ask Nana Adu to give us the trophies that Lampard, Gerrard, Yaya and David Silva have won with their clubs during their playing days. This is Kumase Boy from Manette Sprinters. We also say my darling club Real Madrid is going to win today. Hala Madrid. Greetings to all Gringo pub ladies. Ashoman, First Water, especially Boss Kush from Ashoman Pure Water. And the message we buy. We say hi Mutala, please where is Wano? By this time, better.
Also by this time.
I think my team Man City. I thank my team Man City for winning their game yesterday. Arsenal is going to lose their next game. City is winning the EPL title back to back. Vibes code from Danfa Police Station. We also say, please keep it up. Chelsea and Kotoko, do something for us. I am listening and watching you live from New Fadama Presby Church. Daniel Osei Wusu and a message we say I pray none of our players get injured against Frankfurt tomorrow so that we will beat Madrid at the most colorful stadium, the Allianz Arena. I pray that inshallah Bayern and Dortmund will play the finals of the Champions League. Please tell my wife Hajia Faiza that I love her to the max. This is Shamo Leda from Abeka Central Mosque. We answer free Piaga or say Georgian Club. So then good morning Mutala. Georgian Club must leave now. Oh, now so say trainer season in here. Richie Ivan inside Afenya, please admit me on Barca transfer target for next season. Okay. Me you in through on Afidi. You try hombra. Well, say my name is Labu from Kaukudi. Where is Josiah? Nana Jesse is looking for him. His analysis is bomb. Viska Abasa, we are the citizens. We say Mutala and your crew. Wow, I really enjoy the analysis today, especially Nana own. I miss his voice. Greetings to all citizens across the globe. My name is Abdul Rahman from Airport, and this one also reads that please also hey Mutala, I don't know Nana knows foreign sports like that. The name is Nana Awako from my man Danny Rocks in Sumia. Also please Mutala tell Nana that his new name is Nana Awako. You know the Awako no owner so.
Na me plan no way.
Why?
Oyibo
grade Olympics. Oyibo.
Born Obobi.
Obo ba ko mienu bi.
Oyibo. You are my friend.
Let's say I heard one of your panelists saying Chelsea is going to lose by 2-1 or 3-1, but it's never going to happen because Chelsea cannot lose 3 matches on the row. Chelsea are going to beat Aston Villa 3-1. I am Daniel Na from Ajingano. This is Chelsea lose 3 matches in draw Suda. You guys forgot that Lampard gave Ramirez the pass in the year 2011-2012 to score against Barcelona semi-final. This is Boniface from Laboni, yeah, because I pass no. That's on one Lampard because she goals I gave him. But NDG, I want to know the difference between Fabregas and Kelvin because I think for passing in Kwadie, Fabregas is better than KDB. I am Derek Opare from Adenta Kmart Groceries. Nana, also a person who difference.
Thank you, man. For man, I need you. I don't know that now. I need to say, Fab.
Time and I discussion. Or start a message, no. The Paculate Fabregas didn't be car list in yeah, discussion off air. And majority, yes, wait there, Fabregas.
That's why I said that the guy who brought the message.
Yeah, the Obia,
nobody thought about Fabregas. He was almost a forgotten man in our argument.
Yeah. Good morning, young Mula from Awoshi, Mary Lucy Hospital Street. Apart from Champions League, I don't see anything better from Gerrard. 17 years without winning the Premier League. Massa, you can't use that word for Steven Gerrard. Please don't get me wrong. I mean, Gerrard has the most quality above them all. My Gerrard is top player. Jordan, again from Tema, New Town. What is it that you guys are talking about in the studio? If you are looking for a pass with precision, don't go past goals. Just make the run or stay put, and you will get the pass exactly where you want it from Scholes. Go check what Zidane, Wenger, and Pello said about Scholes. Yeah, I remember an interview about his passing ability. Good morning, Mutala. I will go for Ozil, though he didn't play much in the EPL. Atanga John from Teshi. It's not John Atanga, so no go for Ozil. Wow, I never knew Nana Adu Quaye is such a brilliant pundit. I think he's analyzing better than anchoring the show. This is Dickin from Teshi Triblo. Host is Sudan over Tlahaka, Paris Vakai, a Jino Korea analysis a day. Because he is a Vakai, a better analyst, a host. I see in terms of passes, KDB is better than Cruz. Cruz and Korea says control short passes. Good morning, Max Sports, best sports show in the capital. I am Sami Kazola from Sprinters. Gary McAllister, Dennis Wise, Frank Lampard, Essien Toure, Dennis Beckham, David Ginola, Cesc Fabregas, Gerrard. To me, all these players were far better than KDB. Good
McAllister. No, you see, it's
Gary McAllister.
No, it's nice when people are coming up with these.
Dennis Wise.
Yeah, come in a bomb growing team, Kevin De Bruyne.
David Ginola. Michael Essien. It's a Hall of Fame. You want me with the moon.
I'm a friend.
Well, sure.
I'm sure the next batch.
Did you mind that today?
I'm sure the next batch. I'm sure.
Mo Salah.
I think so.
Josiah Quaye has a bigger chance of entering than Essien because of the league war, Leicester, Edgy League war, Chelsea, and he was like the main man for these two teams.
We are not called Saudi.
Yeah.
As a specialist in the area, but I think as Ghanaians, sometimes we downplay
Essien,
the impact.
And there's a party you make. They say party
nobody downplays Essien.
No, I'm talking about you. Like generally, if you talk to people,
the generation, your midfielders are winning ball,
the generation,
who?
Michael Essien.
That's the only bomb system in Gerrard. I said,
the generation,
no, Michael Essien only bomb in Frank Lampard.
Do you know some even rate McLeary ahead of Essien? As a number 6.
If you can rate John Mikel Obi.
I know the fallacy.
Mikel has worked and
Mikel Crowby is our master.
What's it? This is Sam Tuga. Texted from Medina. You guys have also forgotten about Ryan Giggs. He is still the all-time top assister in the Premier League. How can you guys mention Yaya Toure, Lampard, Gerrard, and forget Paul Scholes? He was a maestro.
Ryan Giggs dead. Me sure say come for the Bekanwona. Okofa ni bra na.
Good job, my guys. Opare from Eastern Region. It's a fantastic presentation. You people are too good. Michael Day from Airport. Etia and I'm besi me koya.
West Morgan Ryan Jackson into Premier League Hall of Fame. West Morgan.
West Morgan led an unknown Leicester team to win the Premier League at the time, and nobody gave them a dog chance.
That alone, in that particular one season, qualifies him to.
I'm saying that maybe I know free ban. Nobody anticipated Nobody gave them a dog chance. And now share Leicester title winning season now. He was not a striker. But he was the leader in the
Ghana Hanky, Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. What the Leicester, to say Diana about 2009 Premier League. You are talking about passes and you've forgotten about Kotoko Lamte. Onga.
Now, I'm one carry general.
Good morning. I have lesson from Tema. They will always limit it to the EPL because KDB will not get to the level of Iniesta, Modric, and Kaka.
You are talking Premier League. Now go for Modric.
I am see now you try your bar. If it's the OBA bro Ghana Premier League, we will discuss all the games plus Dreams FC, Ebo Africa, Omane Zamalek. You better come your basis here.
Saturday and every Saturday on Max 89.7 FM. Connect with your school. Which school has produced the brightest mind? What is your school renowned for? Find out as high schools and colleges go head to head, vying for bragging rights and glory. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making. Join us for an unforgettable morning of spirited debate and fierce competition.
Has produced all the best dignitaries in this country. We talk about Pakwesi Indum, Totobi Kwachi, and all the high brothers went to St. Augustine's College.
Master, stop your bin. Central region. If we say for Obako School, this is for Kumasi High School. I know Kumasi Have you heard of Agri Memorial? Oh, Agri is the best school. Very, very best school. The Kumasi the account schools are two schools, and your Prempe and Upugua. Kofo went to which school? He went to Prempe. Prempe is the college. And I don't know we are Prempe College, obey your president. One can say young first schools, to colleges, kasi for high school. High school ne college pay. College invest you. College you go America, college invest you. In the end, I could force young school in high school. College, you know who's more. High school right now. The Minister of Education is from high school. High school is building a stadium. I must produce all the athletes in this. Achimota have produced over 3 presidents. Kofiana went to Infantipi. What came out of this school? Tell me. Now more from Adi school. Canada just come from Adi school. The best comes from the Central region. The schools are no one Central region. More moving in science and math schools, no. I didn't produce. And then project balance equipment, Ben, produce Ukroma. What you are job in the national maths and science schools, you are winning at the end. Pantacra won't even produce it. School Connect. Link up with your former mates and be part of your school once again. Schools Connect. Be part of the competition. Embrace the all-new IMAX 32 Android television with advanced modern tech, which gives you an improved viewing experience and unlimited pleasure. The slim, slick television comes with full HD screen with high resolution and wide color gamut. The top-notch picture quality makes your movies and games 5 times clearer. With the latest Android 11 version, enjoy all your favorite Android apps like Netflix, YouTube, Showmax on a click. Watch all your favorite programs non-stop with a sharp focus, balanced contrast, and radiant balance. Take a step into a new world of scenery and fantasy with the new IMAX 32 Android television. Available at all Max Buy shops nationwide on online at 1,799 Ghana cedis only. Visit us on www.maxbuy.com.gh or download the Max Buy app on Google Play Store. You can also call on 0596 913 298 or 0544 019 552. IMAX Smart Life.
Ebusafo ye try ho kakra say Asaba a higher Max 89.7 FM. Ya kwama no ya brobro 70 bia so. Sabre ye be fie ni abehwe Ghana Premier League and also the focus on Dreams FC because they will be in Africa. Andy Pomaye, your correspondent commentator in Kumasi, standing by to tell us what is happening. Andy ate says Zamalek for aba be pie eye kroma Sunday Empire Neja wo Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Eri na ekoso e wo ho.
Mutala Yakubu from with you none of our Max FM so no 5 o'clock and Zamalek Bobu kono e be dru Kumasi na o be dru Kumasi no o me o ma je nya do merese o mo do mani be kire pajo no ma kwa ko training chance okono eyo kokesia edo manim first leg no man timi ending kunim enti so metimi akọ final dia ese omututu omunyema ye no mutimi enya at least 1-0 anase 1-1 anase munya win no mutimi qualify no 5 o'clock o medu kuma ti e wa pena si da bi anya dia omoba kenkan so kwa straight away omoko eye training grounds no ma kwa ko training no o medu ye amudu mani che pajo omoko ye training bi dia ko so kama menu ka se de nyan so mesa ye training na o ma hwani se nyame adama eda seseda no o mo da kan se na se fintu bi samia no kre Zamalek nyame o ma do mama bedu a eno medu ye no o mo da mo first training e share so enen so be training na nyame adama eda wo china ye nyina ni se e mandatory se team oba awe ba be si aka no se ade be chama game na do no ma e se onye opportunity awo eye akopama na game ni be ba so no no wetimi aye ni training ti eno me training na nyame adama china so o ma yo mo last training asana ye the game na se tintu bi sami asaba be penalty
na Kumasi Asante Kotoko eni Kumasi omo do mani cheta kwa enti chese Kumasi for no Sunday the Empire na dwo mu nyina tu e dia ba eye stadium
yeah eno kra me no ka say me nam kwan so enti bia me de beni be kire eye dream chest o mo training grounds na ma ko hwe ha wani mai si ko en me ba krom no amanfo o krom no omo ya very concern about eye dream game no ubeshia wa obi abeshia bia na obisa no yonko se enti chale dream chest wo ya show so metimi e twa fa Zamalek so because Zamalek bobo ko no eye bobo ko bia enye je se obesho o mo enti supporters of Asante Kotoko na eye house of fucking other class no so no omo eye very much concern omo ese kwambia so no omo kwa support dream chest bobo ko no enti dodo na omo kwa for mo de se Kotoko game no amma su Sunday nemu ma ba ya ba so nyame adoma ya da wochena no metima nya kwanya no makohwe Dream FC akensi no no mo de support mapa a support Dream FC bobo ko se de be mo timi akonkode na o mo twafa ya Zamalek tinti supporters ne de o mo very much concerned o mo ready se nyame adoma da ko se da o mo kwa ko support Dreams bobo ko no metimi de nkunu mo ba Zamalek nyame adoma da ko se da o baba ya Sports Stadium
ani afedi eka eye Ghana Premier League to bi ya sesa Asante Kotoko eye supporters no high bases every eye Kumasi akopiem otako Akum Park on eye china game Kotoko bebo na empo Kotoko fo no o mafiri Kumasi
me no ka say de ma me ka certain free supporters no so eye no kre obeka ya eno a o frɛ me no me di tudwa say supporters leadership of Asante Kotoko ma yo ma say the remaining matches of Kotoko game on mobile Ghana League, especially away matches, on behind 15 buses. No more the first supporters, no, Aqua support to go consider by ya, who makes me a conquer the number free, a baby or Madano, above me, no, or respectable position, and send a Yamadama. Next season, no more Bobo Munye, no more leg, because someone is there, season need your leg, anya dia o meti ma di nyema dia guenti so meti me akonkode every the dom won abomanima e se supporters no aboa na omu etwi na omu ko support eye bobo ko no enti supporters leadership of Asante Kotoko o gen so the 15 buses every team nachi we matches go me ko bia no be team nachi said be ya o meti ma akonkode no o ma bo ma team nachi ni akomani ansa na ja season abaweye ate member team so e no kre bobo kono menu ka sei omo atu omo kwatakwa enya ni se da nyame adma da wochena ana alkense ne baso enti oma gen omo ana mkwanso omo ko se de be omo akwa prepare for nyame adma da wochena gen enti ne ma de da na kwa ma bobo kono omo na mkwanso omo ko supporters no so omo ya krado 15 buses na supporters leadership pede betu gase omo haya ma supporters no ne ma de na kwa ma omo kwa support bobo kono eda wo tena se de me timedin kuni mo ba me de ma bobo kono se wo takwa akontract nti bi jamia na ne ete wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko aso no
ani anope da se so a boy enchiremu concerning eye de ebekoso china kwasiada ewo Kumasi any eye china se china ba my live commentary wa ha
most definitely yes me no ka say afa na me Kumasi ametuto nyementi after Meko Dream FC training grounds apano. We feel them about Boabo Mona, Medina to na come. Now, answer make the idea no. Story kakra wo dreams as well. Yabaka and Tebiana NSA omo pia we be to ga say Dreams FC omo e sika bi so mu di tia e de ma NSA concerning Confederations Cup no omo bo kuma say Papa Yara Sports Stadium na so omo di be to ga say nyame armada kweseda omo bie gate ni fushi no omo nya we mpemfo amfanto manim na enne intia matini say what Dreams FC ka omo de anase scale so mu di tia e de ma NSA no DFA mpemfo omo ma nya ne say ekabia so omutia ma NSA no ometua amadu se de ya bibia betima so ya fe so minute no so asebo se omo so ombaboa na ekabia se Dreams FC bobo ko ni tia de ma NSA no ombaboa amometia bibia afe so ma promise team no se nyame ya atom na se omutimi konkoden na omu yi zamale bobo ko ni film na omutimi qualify for grand finale ya omo wo nyema na so mo atede ya Omadama Dreams FC, Bobo Conti, Dreams FC, so news kakra, any preparation, or more yet towards Zamal Bobo Queda Coserana, Mimide, Atu anymore.
Okay, Andy Adasi, son of Pay Wabo and Chimu.
Akamati, Mutala.
Where Andy Pumaye, yeah, commentator, correspondent, or no El Kumase, and or the wing in our pray. Makacho said Ghana Premier League, El Honum, March day 28, and yeah, him said Basso, and started. The only league that matters.
This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own, let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own.
So it's March day 28 of the Ghana Premier League games now. Airbus on the fixtures. So they're saying that here Legon City's Brekum Chelsea, Adriana against Karela, Bechem United, and the Heart of Lions that the Pep. So Mediama, see Asante Kotoko, the Akun Park, Nations FC, ni baby any Gold Stars, Samatex, and the Great Olympics, Heart of Folk, and the Accra Lions, Sasson and Swaterman, and the Bofa Quatano, and so Eddie Bepim so and only a games at Airbus. Where the Nana Bano, Ghana Premier League on the official commentator, the official voice behind the Ghana Premier League. Now, match day 28. Boy, tougher. Ghana Premier League now. How has it gone so far for you? I mean, after now, baby, I'm Tiubi Sami do Ghana Premier League nana minim fise, and there's a Samatex and there's a Nations FC. Echna Sebiana. It is not really clear.
Ghana League, yeah. Send a bit magic. Samatex.
And as a nation so town.
Never when you're serious.
I don't know when you're serious.
I now open league aja wako pando akoji 3-0. Open league aja. Sorry. Mama mole ni bia o. Mama ni na ne dunka bibi nche Tony say. Ya de kama ba na confusion board ya ba. Tony, mingaza.
Kasa. Kana obisa kotoko basis no andi amaye rundown so ma organize basis nenti omodeko.
Okay. Yeah. Enti Mutala na me kan say league na e bon kruma no.
Yeah.
Obasa oji league kruma. E mo adwenya o say wutina ofie nkwa na wini matches a obetima ji league. Wutimi call away e pick points makumienu bia.
Yeah.
There's a huge potential you can win the league. Which is how take this season.
Yeah.
They've gone away to pick up valuable points. Mr. Samatex, obese Adriana Odoma.
And yet the kayak says I go below.
Aye.
Now go there for Bobby Sulia.
Aye.
And
they won crucial games on the road. And I think 49 points no more. Weekend Wamu Kofi.
Bacho to Mamisa Sam.
Busa
I don't know Samatex Lusu Gima. Nation Sube Lusu, Adriana Sube Lusu. Samatex winning game, Nations be winning, Adriana be winning.
That's sa la. I never map Samatex Aji League, you know. You know what I mean? Because the points build up does not see the gap closing. Right? If Samatex win, the rest of the pack behind them also win. No, keeping the margin. No.
And I say, Kosa.
Well, Lusua. No,
Lusu.
So you are thinking that Abla or no. About Kumasi Ananka Sebu Nituchino. You had expected say Nations beat my baby, but they equally got dropped by 3-0. Unemichi. And the Ghana League near Bonnie, the formula and the format nebu. Some at the Tobacco Olympics will fee. forget about the Wonder Club status of Olympics. Olympics are quite question before away. We have, interesting results away from home. And but for Olympics to go and beat Samatex at the Nsenchi Arena, I do not think it's possible. Samatex have lost just once at home this season, and it was against nations. We didn't see it. Somebody near Bona and Soto. Ya Bona and Soto and your referee Pom. What they cheer me catch you as a Bonnie and money, and I know ya Bona di Chiano.
Ocean of the ocean of the same thing. I'll be cow. Sabona Yamo, Yamu, and so toy. No, we met Madame.
What I say because Sabono, you're born original day. Nations would not have even picked the point. I did see, now after some other for no, or my check or park and so. Maybe I say they couldn't even play. And I was say we should Ghana league table now. Stamatics in the decline, right?
Yeah, 49 points.
Or 49
after 27
nations or 44.
Yeah,
4.
No, 44.
4. Stamatics are in a healthy 5 point lead.
5 points lead.
Eviana of 42 and Swachima of 41.
Yeah,
Chelsea of 41. I do not think say matches are canon. Things where ebe san Samatex considering former Samatex a woman no muti are who same base kumase.
No.
We are just by the way. Because go journalists for best a 4 say 3 be around.
No say any penalty.
I am 2 journalists one for say commentators for say omunya professionals enough. No mo your commentary asebi. Omunya nkwase akeka no. Because when you have penalty, if you are no radio 2 for penalty. Sena supporters BT commentary no stadium. Mono Bora.
Say I'm the radio neighbor.
And Bora. Maybe a boys near commentary no. And I'm starting to go boys because they could identify any purpose. Yes, sir. You have to take the intervention of the police to try and stop them. So it's an advice to my co-commentators and colleagues. Say, more apply the right levels of professionalism. I'm not justifying the beating, but Charlie,
don't call for it.
Absolutely, you don't do that. Onemichi. That's just by the way. I was right there.
Yeah.
Samatex have Olympics at home. Okay? They beat RTU away. These are their last 7 games, right?
Yeah.
Olympics at home, RTU away, Bofakwa at home, Heart of Lions away, Samatex at home, Karela away, Accra Lions are at home. Phew. Also Olympics or Kotamali. Obetimako Sharchi and Ubenya draw. Oria Okofia Kotren Bofu, Oria Baba Pando Ball Lions, Oria Okofia Kobo Gold Stars, no on the Karela ball away, Oria no Akoji League no fi on the Accra Lions.
The last game you home against Accra Lions.
Sadani ebe coronation no. The starters of Van no ebe Kosamla boy.
Why are you so sure that they are winning the league?
Because do you know
it's like there's
do you know that this summer texting,
affirmative,
this summer texting, this summer texting that you are seeing, okay? I'll tell you something that a lot of people do not know. Do you know who assembled the team?
Why?
Prosper Nate Ogum. Ogum was in Samra Boy. Naka 2 weeks ama was starting legal. And no 2 for friends hey bra. So Ogum had to tell my friend, the owner of Samatex, Richard, said, Charlie, I came to do your job from the bottom of my heart. But you know what? The king has called me. I can't say no to the king. And Ogum sisa ni nyoma bokuma.
Ezikati mo Ogum be yusuni.
And now mo bono.
Ose usu. Baba Musa.
Me say, Ogum was part of the recruitment of Samatex before the season commenced. Ogum had taken them through pre-season drills. And to know what you know, not charter that. That's why if you watch their pattern of play, they are playing personnel and sincere throughout the start of the season. If it's Keke and Dauda, it's Keke and Dauda. If it's Sewonu and Aqua, it's Sewonu and Aqua. If it's Osewusu and Baba Musa, it's Osewusu and Baba Musa. And Daono Ogum recommended Baba Musa. Anamunim
from Sky.
Let's see. So, and Kofuna normal you know, it is reminiscent of Ogum's first season at Asante Kotoko. I'm not doubting the credentials or the competence of my friend Nuhu Amadu, the current coach of Samatex. But say because the advantage is when he said, willing to know assistant coach no, only Ogum started process no. Into open coin and new buy, transition, no, then difficult.
Easy.
What I say? So, let's watch out for Samatex. We might just get a new Premier League winner. Aside Kotoko has Brekum Chelsea, Guyana in the last couple of years.
But why are you saying nations are not serious?
I'm saying nations are not serious. I'll take you to where I think nations are not serious. Let nations for no home. Although they've won at Samatex, but what are the circumstances under which they won at Samatex? Because Odisheba, Obia Ope League Aji, Unkokmandu, with all due respect to Ato Brown, Yabesha Okrana, it should be a respectable scoreline. Say be a 1-1, 2-1 B, and maybe a 3-2 B. Near Chubo Poly 3 Nela. And Chelsea Ope League Aji. And Ceciano, you are 5 points adrift of the leaders. How do you catch up? Look at the remaining games that Nation says you have got to play. Yami Aduma, Obo Gold Stars, Kwesi Adaiwa Brankesi.
Yeah.
Oria Okon Nalerugu.
One Karela.
Of it Nalerugu, Oba Akrala. Akrala was for nominee from no respect for opponents. Akrala was Ombo Bia League Mu. Akrala was shared Diana with Doma Sanche Kotuku Kumasi.
Yeah.
Into U Nations, Unino Kobo Brankesi, and Fan said Odawa Okofano Kwa. Amazi, Oria Obeko Doma, another title contender. Oria Wasamba and Krababo House of Folk. Oria Watina Fia Chembechin, Oria Nima Sokuru on Swat.
The match is the wedding.
Ultimate League.
On match is the wedding.
What was it? Yeah, I've carefully studied the trend.
Yeah, on match is the wedding.
What I say, and almost who you almost strike and if you want to miss a goes.
Ejeno.
The agent.
No agent does a protocol.
I don't say Kotokono.
A free someone.
A free someone watching
Free.
Or for the Deportivo and Obalegon City and Oba Nation. What's your 10 goals?
I'm different than Razak Simpson.
Razak Simpson is one of the best centre backs in Ghana. Oh, internationals they're burning. Although I'm tipping them to beat the big Gold Stars this weekend. And the game be Koso. Move for winning Kosa game. Lagos City Chelsea, a very, very nice game, eh? Okay? Samobodu, a good coach, sorry, me two chairman Samobodu. Or a proper tactician.
Okay, it's a sit match me call baby any.
Ushano.
Wama.
Oh,
now me share team no a boy and I'm gonna say, hey, you may be Diama Samobodu.
Samobodu. I was it. Team be all building home. But me one of the best right backs I made in Ghana in the last 10 years. Your friend Lord Amwa. Or what Chelsea right back. Ball. Kafu Mudi Anibio. Ask yourself, why is Amankuna playing his best football in the last 5 years this season? Why should 12 goals?
Yeah.
Amankuna no back to Pamo no.
He's the top goal scorer.
Why should 12 goals in the Ghana Premier League out of 24 games? Why is he flourishing?
A goal every game, every other game.
What I say? Samobodu has built the team around that guy. Ensuring say other ones no more in channel will take advantage of he being the arrowhead. That's why Mizak is scoring.
Mizak is free.
Mizak Beshe Ubesha Nkrani boy be the 16 years. Me per se Obia Ekoshe boy no Muncheki boy no your friend of Vincent 𝐒𝐏𝐿 Obobrikum Chelsea.
Yeah, Clue.
More. How many Legon cities?
But they don't look like they are missing Kalu Ouattara.
Apu? Kalu Ouattara. But Kalu Ouattara, Charlie, senior, don't let us over-exaggerate things about players. Kalu Ouattara, Wambobo Papa Bia or Chelsea, forgive my language, I'm sorry if it's disrespectful. Kotokofono show Mumianu Obrekuno.
Charlie no say me esa wo.
That was his breakthrough, not the buy.
Or say 3 goals, Kotoko 2 headers. Obreku.
And you think it's enough justification for you to go and purchase him and say he's your source for goals? So I show Monty. That's what I'm saying. And they are not missing him one bit. When you say Chelsea are winning match of the wood this season, when you say Chelsea was dreams of the wood.
Yeah.
But Legon City is highly motivated after beating Accra to Folk the other day. Pakosi Feb in Team League da, and also in team relegation. But Brekum Chelsea have set some targets for themselves to be in the top 3 at least.
Nana Mr. Baby for the past 2 seasons, what is wrong with them? Even their home invisibility
is broken. It's gone.
Like what is happening to each other? They don't look like the club they were.
This is Accra Lions have beaten them at home. Okay, they've lost to Samatex at home. They struggled to even get drawn games against mid-table clubs at home. First, you have started season now. Your rest of short say, Joanna have all home points in the bag. And they antisa, and I think they are losing their touch a bit. Joanna any striker. O striker who could no goals ma was Matonedi. Isaac Minta. Minta was on 9 goals or 8 before he left.
8.
Yes. And who need here. Now
they did same with Brighton G.
Bright is back.
Yeah, no better league.
Singing.
And no torn. Quite enough to win to goals.
And no, who's the coach at the time?
I think it was Parkwisi Phoebe.
No, Parkwisi. Goals. Because he had built his team around Bright and Bright was scoring the goals for him. And you other players, no, Nyamienu no Creamy. Minkaso, Ome and Kokrafo. Nemomo, engineer to be Bebli.
Sam Adams.
Oh, come on, Sam Adams has played in the Premier League for close to 10 years. If you care to know, Emmanuel Jemfi. What do I say?
Bakoy da so Alex Boachi.
Bright J.
Then me who say, hey, akwanyo no Anochi bedu na nebo 4 and 5. Anochi bedu kwama akwado da so.
Anochi bedu for na 2 nie. Nti, eduana at the end there, I think it's got to do with a squad almost hit almost prime in terms of age. And they are finding it difficult to get a smooth transition. But one more experienced players with team ma they've never dropped out of the top 6. So I don't know whether they have their sights.
No, maybe South because even the Doma Stadium, no. Now fans name shut down massa enthusiasm no the bar Ediana Bebo match. Like it's not there anymore, the vibe.
I only say almost lose touch. Like I'm saying, team Nanka say lose touch with the supporters base because of consistent, inconsistent results. Usha remember one shot it will turn them off. Interviewing struggles there. It's got to do with a very solid team building process for next season.
Oh, they for Masem Kugu. Kotoko Mediama. Mediama free Champions League him. Neboja couple Abba to take over from Adote. They always tell about Minshe goals. Now they have to rely on goals from all over. I'm sure a normal top scorer, Kamaruddin Mahmoud, right back, on a top scorer. They are also having some difficulties.
Mediama.
Yeah.
If you say Mubu, who's Kaon? And I say Mediama, yes, Kaseman Konton Jonathan so mid-season. Cannot Kobo Africano. Nehubian so betting cantem. Into Jonathan Soa because Jonathan Soa Obo League no half season pill, but he goes at the Mediama G League. So it would have made sporting sense, right? To have kept him for one more season.
Yeah.
But it will make financial nonsense to keep him when your finances have gone down because you participated in Africa. Now he has to sustain the team in the league. On the machine. In this can be the for the Wisi buy. And nobody had to a boy and friends at Burkina Nino.
Right.
Burkina Nino striker be so Sidibe.
Sana me also Sabe Nadino ne wamunya lomo temunya ba shim but still Joshua wamu
Joshua Ajman.
Emfa
because one they are in the new coach and the test still around and a team no bonding no in CP and their exit from the African Champions League no so and so they were not able to manage their double participation
in Africa and the league.
Matches near Kermu and Newoseka, outstanding. No, they approached those matches with lack of seriousness because their concentration was primarily shifted in Africa.
Just like Dreams is doing now.
You know what I mean? If you check where Dreams are lying on the league table, you marvel. And check
14.
And check them in Africa, they are semi-finalists. On the mission. And you know, it's about how you are able to balance your participation in the two competitions and get the best out of the boys. But for Mediama, I think they have a tall order.
And normally the statement by saying Mama Jean Vital.
And I don't think it's a problem because God knows Jack Pasu.
Okay,
any man or man Timu. The almost saw boy before Azaria Fojo. It's fine, it's good for them.
Okay.
Only say 3 years me. Mediama Sheko to Takwada. 3 years me. Mediamo share kotoko takwada. Season no G League kura when man sha santi ota.
And the last game on boy na sa Nicolas boy ko share oba
Nicolas Mensah.
O share sa go ni abandon.
So that gives Kotoko a psychological edge.
Na sa Kotoko moshi.
On moshi o bounty me 3 years ni Mediama on share Kotoko takwada. Mediama the last game ko lose you. Me ko here the last game on Chelsea bonus 2-0. Chelsea dominated them and won against them. It's almost called TNA. Hey, Akum. The big question is, you know the funny thing? If I say funny, meaning me could be sa Moses Parker say, boss, na league no, ubeti majana. Asenana, maybe some say na. I feel ni yaba start league no. I'm saying pancho sorry. That day now about game board tako winnie here. Only has to book cannot be.
Or she has.
Subsequently, the next game so only Legon City no winnie here. It's not arguing say ko Kobri Kuma. Oba kunya point and I say bibi wo when I'm just for no ko choking no. So see mathematically Moses Parker and his Mediama also stand a chance of winning the league.
39 points.
Mathematically. And Kofuni need almost 10 points. So see I got 21 points to fight for.
Yeah.
Out of the 7 games I can. Assuming without admitting, so the Samatex Elusuomu games now. The only way Mediama can win the league is for them to also win all their games. Okay?
Yeah.
And that would mean you have to beat Asante Kotoko on Saturday. Kotoko Tima, Atitia Prampansam, Nyamea Dum, Omotima Beshe Samatex. I think it gives them a good moral booster going into the game against Mediama.
I threat you say Umudia go be dissolve team.
Nana say Umudia go be dissolve team. I think we are in for a cracker
on Saturday.
It's going to be a very tight game. But Charlie Odesheba say win a beba sa game numa. Ebe Mediama.
Yang na ye heli Watara had to fall.
Charlie
second round.
Charlie.
Why?
Charlie. Me na me papa no me supporting we di mi hwamo.
Aden.
Anajoye. Yemfa say nkochi aso. If you want the supporters to love you, you give them consistent wins. Unye matrai makwe ene ye show baako ade e chia no abodro ade e chia no akoluso aden yemfa san kochi aso yemfa san kochi as na has players no so no omu hu say coach ni ba ye de na omu ya na results ni ma eba no omu sanye ma no anana asma ye se okoka say omuwute omukodaye insuo makania ni kania ne bobo. He should take responsibility and stop giving the flimsy excuses.
Between you and where I'm sitting, you know, why have they not been able to solve that goalkeeping woes? It has become like an albatross around their neck.
You see, sometimes how we handle situations regarding people's mistakes and their errors are very critical in the growth and development of those people. You know how the 2 Ayi under the bus was very bad? Checking number of mistakes Ayi leading to goals.
And they are tired.
Now checking number of games Ayi die. Any goals or concede Nien checki ata any small boy shaib na wabano. Games someone da. Mistakes someone leading to goals. Any goals someone consider. You realize say House of Oak didn't treat Ayi right. Ayi was a bad goalkeeper. You let him go. Has your goalkeeping problem been solved? As I speak to him, someone problem goalkeeper's trainer. Because the claim is their problem. He's gone. Have they solved their goalkeeping problems? You know what they did? In the second transfer window, they brought in 3 goalkeepers. Has their goalkeeping problem been solved? And Kofunu were Juma here. Odesheba. And who even went to the market to recruit those people? Because I can tell you in confidence that Ouattara does not know any of the goalkeepers they went to the market to purchase.
Treno.
Onimba kumpo riase.
And you don't recommend you.
Onimamoy. What are you talking to me about? Not mine. What I say? Entino Atadie Obi Isaac Beko Black Stars who call AFCON. Se say na obey on one. What was him?
Well, Nana Mama Alfred in Bebli says, Alfred, quick one, any of the games I'll be far, say, Kotoko say has the and has a walk.
Tell them you're careful. You know the best midfielder in Ghana now?
No.
Your friend is Shao Khan. About Accra Lions.
I'm captain. See, maybe so. Abasa Marine, Bacono, Isobila way.
The view, we know Accra Lions, no, a fact you produce and sell.
Into a boko.
Odisheba, you need time, Sao. Omakofa boy boy Duan Quanta. When he's 16 years, your friend a blessing, Asuma in Dankwa. I'm saying that the production chain is so much active, sir. Yeah, no, we have a show. Center back be our boss say. Your friend Hamzata. First, not Jima. Any Ali Nebo. He say Hamzata Nebo.
Jima Beko.
Remember, Dumaku Boatin. They say, more Issa Nebo.
I'm left back and Asamba.
Odro, no one say Apiga Nebo.
Your court trials.
Okay, Odroaba.
You said that Wamba.
Baba Kuni prefer Daniel Jigba. Why said you were Serbian? Tis why okay.
I don't go find if step fast. Winger.
Onyebimo. The friend is Shakun. Was Timo.
Because all of us said I'm not seeing Samari, I'm not seeing Sobila.
I mean, I'm Kobi Ibrahim Tanko say, are you messing in Sobila and Samari? I said they are good players, but I can see what Shao Khan is doing.
Oh, the Bassett Krakow,
Bassett Komodova.
Petro Club. My own son in Amon, Abagnam.
Mutala Beko after the season.
Mutala Frikotoko.
Or Petro Club.
Ah, that's almost someone in New Deal.
What's on sign? It's in a Ogum, a benchino, Omni Summer text no. One benchino, Pomanan Jesse. So he
wasn't injured.
I mean, I was confronted by people before the game not to ask Ogum about Mukwala and Mizom said, you can't tell me what questions I should ask Ogum. When I asked Ogum intelligently told me he's adjusting. As in
send your castle or rotating goalkeeping. Frederick Kasari, Dan Lad, be no oil honor.
No. Hasna Carol's a very good game. The husband media show man so they'll bully them.
Experience.
So Tanga, no, Butu Krano. One almost on the show.
The run riots.
Your camera guy now, which your camera phone, your friend Yusuf. Or see Accra Lions versus Enswatchemai. I born Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
Boy, be a friend of Daniel Kwame Awuni. Or a winger, or Accra Lions.
Yeah, Awuni.
When you're born, I only Sebi, Unim Kasasemanudi. When you're born, I know friends Swatchemai different. I say, I'm attacking him. Branham Chung. Unim Pano and Sa, or Sebusu. Or Sebusu, experienced player, no.
And yet, former Olympics left back.
Small boy in your born, I know friends of Branham Chung. What I say, and Kranu, me come to be corner.
Omudi Kotoko group.
I'm the secretary Kumasi.
Three.
Sabono, police for the Koto coach Kofi. And in the house of women, Mr. Krabin on the bar. Woman take it, yes, I'm a show.
Whereby the Mimbisa in the ferry. What do you make of this whole Kotoko issue about Ogum? The fans, they said, baby, fans need not almost a season in the yeah. Ogumenko. Do you think he can Obetimas build it team?
Idea was the fans in Chelsea and say, Tim ne row.
Obidia.
Tim ne row. Tim Yura. Any Asante, he or 2 votes to Kotokura, Nedia. One a far phone. And of free Ogum, Sabrana Bejimi Tim Naye. Another one come and share, Utia small catchy room. Or see Ogumunko, or the team national, sir. Man, if you be a name. So who's a Kotokoria? One a best friend. Ama Yegu Kotoko. There's only one thing to win back the love of football fans when there's disaffection. Win games. So
everything.
Ogum has no excuse if he wants to win back the fans. He needs to win games.
For some time, like 12 games, he had not spoken to the media.
Ogum is my friend. I've known Ogum for a very long time. Or temperament kakra. Into the do baby na results ni mano. Sometimes supporters ni reactions no. It fits into his brain. Into okasa na okasa bufu.
I'm sure no akoka maybe.
Anyo Ogum no ni players or no ankasa e coach wo mo so me politicians.
Yeah.
If you want to talk Kasabi. So me, because the company for the catch him say Omo Pamicho. And yes, so much that I don't bezo Bekasa. But they want him to manage his temperament to a certain pointer. They say or you calm and cooler. No abide. Ababekasa.
Yes, see what we are now who saw Kokwa Kakra. your man red card also on free park and so.
That was the highest level of unprofessionalism
Also on free park
or exhibit here.
Yeah.
But Mefo said if you get close to him right now, Obekacho said it's one of his biggest regrets because our elite coach, and so that's a Subainadi. For Ogum to still enjoy the love in Kumasi Asante Kotoko, he must start winning games. That's it.
Wow, Nana Adu, that's it. Say, or the Akakogwama Ghana Premier League, and the Akani Edemete for Norma Frey, Norma Bim, and to call us and share your thoughts and opinion with us on 0201 825 and our 0550 055 522. Ufra, Yebejo, so now you know, I train in Como, Hanum, Yakwamani. So, hello. Yes, boss, Sudini, baby, I can say free.
Medini Osaka and Casafi Piano.
Young boss.
Me pacha has a folk coach, you know, also. I have to focus on what do like to know or what me in the match. My light and a half for the Bobonana.
Oh, question I'll be some media. I know what you know. Say, can you say your show by the place so with me now hotel and you home, papa?
Yes, and then after, let's no master. There. I feel a house for the quality, but now better window. Okay. They're one part of what someone in my now as a performance in my
Marty. All right, bye bye. And we say or say how to folk for NASA and yeah, so press that one for me, okay? Hello, good morning. Would you need baby I can say free?
I told me Lindy Evans, make us free as you try.
Evans, but all no radio set to my kaka.
But all means now radio no.
Okay, that means your feedback. Let's go. Meet you.
Me pato, me say, Otna Asante Kotoko, you be near Martin, go to 0.
Okay, that's it. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's 0201825252 and 0550055522 and gusu efa course ro ha nti ya kwa umane su bi hello good morning we dini baby aka say free hello onti enka eti e besa fa course ni bi ma ka 0201825252 0550 055522 and you know line sir ya di juma wa ha obi bi say na how to full players no light na de bobo hey sempe ni dreams FC ye be di omo komo hello good morning we didn't be back as a free.
Good morning, Lady James. I say Adenta.
Okay, young boss.
I will say how coach say would light into affecting into on chat and they didn't know I say about for one more Nyoma come out for almost four. If you are not doing officer tell me that is do laptop so na do not on ya possible. Man can say light in your say light TV and I almost say wabo yeah, both women away. What about home more than hard? If you say, I'm weekend, we say, ask, Amy, in a Cotocominia, and some of it near a comparison, so why are this hard? They're both, yeah, in a summer, me as I say, and one about do so. Our money or two for Panetta or more dear, they do go mano. But the moment I'm by.
Bye, yes, so yeah, I say, oh, hold on. 0201825252, 0201. 825252. Hello, good morning. We didn't be able to free.
Hello, good morning. Legacy in Casafi Faster.
Legacy, you're going.
Okay, me vecha minia Evans any me bra Enoch me tia amu anopa we. Minia Kotoko game no money media ma game no. Yes sir, ye penny form. Yes sir, mu because that game no minia enye game tika because ye wa ko pay me water kwa no. Omu so omu jaja sa game na farmer na say ni me wa ko lose that game. Maybe has ono so akala si nim de be sibo na fi invest ye Kotoko penny for. No mu tutu ni ma e tene be ya ye betimi agi se ye ntimi po se 1.2 na ye beji po a e betimi bo se na be league no ye betimi aye se bukaka wo league we no su ntimi se o mu pa ntimi da mo ase.
Yes, say that say honum 0201825252 and 0550055522. Nina ye line sa ye di juma first here let's show what you was sema ya brobu sunyina e wa hanum 0201825252. Hello.
Mutala, good morning.
Good morning, boss. We didn't be back as a free.
Promise near Madina.
Promise Quaye.
Mutala. Yepa your coach Nato. Watara. All guys, excuses no. Say you I can't lie your match with you. Excuse me, you ain't to move. What I say, one year the Juman here now. One point, I'm not talking here more exercise. And I said, the house is a big team. House is a team. Was there any trust money? We're money in Nani. Tamates me. I want to meet you one day. You know, what the two I can't support you. I want to meet. Yeah, this idea and to me. The excuses led off to the empty. One side of every match in my. And I, yes, you know, we are sure to you. I have a part of Black Transport Stadium now. You be out for your man.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's it. So, you know, about 0201-825-252 and 0550-055-522. Both numbers are active. Call and share your thoughts with us. Hello, good morning. Udini, baby, I can say free.
Morning, Mutala Yakubu.
Yeah, boss.
Mutala, Mr. O. Also, call the previous light, the football on that. Oh, no, the few power, but I do all that. So you do like to go ahead and say, the whole players are what training the whole day. Now, I bet you go home and do like that. It is animal. Oh, but then I'm being for you about the photos in the bar. I don't mean to name a bias. Oh, but not the Catana woman was down. So, like you know, the baby be our man. It is all players that quit me. I get for much they do like the whole night. I said, I did to much time to your mouth like the bubble. The bomb buyer has a brain able to my coaching. Now, chance any and go support now. I can't information. I won't go to me and yet, only dear home. Over the castle light in the bubble. Sometimes we move on about. I'm radio to end the bomb. Then put the bomb and go to 8 radio. I said, we got you to go. You're born and you go on. We're going to go to support that, but the name of one among us every so, then you're born in a bomb by the because you're my house and a protocol. Also, about without the light in the bubble now. You feel only like to be a bit better. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, that's it. 0201-825-252 and 0550-055-522. Two lines sitting in our active. Ain't friends here. Nefa Odie Ebra 0201-825-252. Yeah, quite money to be. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, boss. We didn't maybe I can say free.
Okay, maybe just
but it's you.
Okay, maybe any dreams, you know, after you be a dream, just to when come that out. Into the years, I was able to make African be my at least their brother, and the film from that.
Okay, yes, so yeah, that's a power. 0201-825-252 and 0550-055-522. Hello, good morning. We didn't be back as a free.
Good morning, for food on you.
But you're quite okay. Yeah, call.
I'm say, Bebli Nana football. I say, football, football. That's a baby after 2 years. That's a place named to me now for who's ever taken a more just one night. Because when to me and that, Obre. Coach, and this baby a common light in me. And Chama, 1 year, can't say players. No, maybe a woman to me and that because on Shuba, you cry at the end Bobo, crown or Shuba name to me and that, it's also Obre. Until I say Ghana, honey, you show football, you need football. Master Milano.
Okay, I had to see a faculty be in county. 1 minute per Dreams FC. Nana, 1 minute per for Dreams. Sunday against Zamalek. Then how I come.
You see, truth be told, I did not dream for 9 and 1. Almost about somebody. And I think that every well-meaning Ghanaian should be excited about where they are right now. But you see, they have my command and say, I ain't catch them some could be a free gate. So who gave them that advice? What is about? What competition way from preliminary stages? Obi ameboa amehwe eduru baby kura na wo matches no me I've been at the Barbara Sports Stadium Dreams in Rivers boa Friends of Rivers abe Dreams for against Okumasi. Ghana. Abla ni Cheska o man for Cheska kura de behwe ball ni bu Okumasi no. Ghana for bi Eba Stadium be support to Rivers. Adentra sina Ghana ni bi boya no bo kin face ayi adum Akobo Rivers and Intino Omo Haimbas every scores a Haimba Kumasi be support against Dreams. I've been in commercial games and one for about purposely to root at Dreams FC players. Why the catch us when we free data on Timisha? Ebi now they want to express their gratitude to Ghanaians. Ebi also on chair Ghana for Dobi so. My bomb pair me do some pempen so yesterday debate media damas in his son said they are not finals more in because we're going to play on the neutral grounds, right? Yeah. But Kwesi, are you thinking about the burden of pressure on these boys?
Finals or no? Because almost say almost revert back to home.
They're bowling away.
Almost say neutral now.
France and into
almost in neutral now more Africa. France.
Kwesi, I do not have any doubt about the quality of this Dreams FC team. From the goalkeeper Agbasi to Dansu Boatin to Captain Jalilu to Makati Ofori to Eje to Ateje to Aziz to Echuaine to John Entry to Suini Sulemana Sankra on any day they are a delight to watch. But the question is, you are opening a 40,000 capacity stadium for these guys to play under pressure with a teamer or a conversant with situations like that. That is an away crowd. That is giving you motivation to do something against them. This is a home crowd who are expecting you to overperform. Can they stand the burden of the pressure? I wish them well. But there's one thing they should have at the back of their minds and they should be ready for. That they can concede the first goal and still win the game. That they might not get an early goal and might still win the game. And that the game could go into penalty shootout. They have to psych and prepare their minds for these outcomes. And these are their... That's it. And so what you say at all costs, also when I was first goal, at all costs.